5-time Emmy Award-winning lead anchorwoman Effie Crumpetton. Co-anchor and retired rugby player and ex-con Rupert Ridgewell.
Where's Rupert?
I don't know, he just ran off somewhere.
Well, just get an intern,
Oh, keep on, sit down.
What did I say?
Just smile at the camera.
Street reporter and current president and CEO of British Petroleum, Terence Nightingale. And world-renowned chef, artist, suspect of a double murder homicide, nuclear physicist, and goat petter, Eunice. Reporter and defending apple bobbing champion, Timothy Topswapsel.
Field reporter and valedictorian at Hogwarts, Hermione Cumberbatch.
Tea time to all you royal subjects out there, and welcome to another segment here on Channel 5 with Hrmnsble News. I'm Effie Crumpetton, and with me as always is my co-anchor Rupert Ridgewell.
I'm Rupert.
That's right, Rupert, you are indeed. Well done, old chap. So we've got a load of stories for you all tonight, and we'll start in that bloody land across the sea, our former glorious colonies, the now corrupt and dismal America.
Bunch of blokes.
Oh, quite. Well, the traders finally did it, and they wrote up on a piece of normal, dirty, yellow parchment paper what they call their Constitution. Now, I don't know about you, Rupert, but that sounds silly, doesn't it? Ha ha ha.
Oh yeah, I don't even know what we're even talking about right now. What?
My dear Rupert, of course you don't. Apparently, the Americans divided power between 3 different groups, the House of Representatives, the Senate, and the Congress. They believe this will help them balance the power, apparently. Sure. Now we have a report from field reporter Timothy Topswapsel. And Timothy, what's it like right now out in the land of the brutish and the smelly?
Well, I'll tell you right now, it's a jolly bang out here. There's people in the streets, they're all throwing things up in the air, it's wild.
So the American people are acting like a bunch of asses then?
Oh, quite. Some of them are blatantly blasted, and even have the nerve to crack jokes about my dental hygiene.
Blimey, why, you got some of the best chompers I've ever done seen. This is outrageous.
Needless to say, these godless people have really crossed the line with this.
Let's go America! Tigers #1!
Long live His Majesty, and have a good night, chap.
And that was our darling Timothy. Next up on our list, celebrity gossip. We'll turn our attention over to the east and look to the land of Tsars, where Catherine the Great has fallen very ill.
Oh no, but she's Catherine the Great. Oh blimey, what are we gonna do?
Now, Rupert, no need to yell. Unfortunately for the Russian Tsar, she was found on the floor of her royal bathroom after collapsing from the toilet due to a stroke. Appears that all that bodily thrusting finally wore her down.
Oh, that was a good one.
Yes, indeed, 'twas. She's currently being looked after by royal medical practitioners. For a better read on the situation, Hermione Cumberbatch is on scene. Hermione, how's the Tsar holding up?
Well, it's not good, Effie. Catherine was seen being rushed out of the bathroom on a stretcher, a rather large one due to the fact that she's big as a bloody whale, and brought to urgent care. Now, the word is that she had a stroke while on the loo, but there are other rumors speculating about a possible mishap with a sexual adventure that includes, but is not limited to, a midget, a giraffe, and 2 sweets.
Wow, that is quite the recipe for disaster. Any word on a possible recovery?
No, it seems that the midget was squashed to death.
The question was intended for Catherine, actually.
Oh, of course. Well, as of now, things aren't looking good. Her physicality wasn't any good before, so her body will likely be giving up pretty quick. I don't see the missus coming back from this one.
That poor midget.
That's a nice hat, Rupert. Where'd you get it?
I just found it on my head.
All right, then. And in this dark hour for Russia, all of England and our colonies around the world wish the nation our very best. And from us all at Hrmnsble News, we wish Catherine the Great a speedy recovery. Now we move on to the top story of the night. Although all of you viewers already are well aware of the situation in France, today is the day that the execution of Marie Antoinette and her husband Louis XVI are scheduled to take place. But before we get into that, a word from our generous donors.
Did you know, every day, thousands of French children are going hungry in the streets? Please, we need your help to support the Third Estate.
Meanwhile, the First and Second Estate are playing catch with their food.
Throw me the bread! We have so much of it! This whole French thing's kind of, it's a mess. It's crazy.
It's crazy. Is that an owl?
Oh yeah, I lost my microphone in one of the pubs, and I was like, you know what, I probably need to carry something, so
Right.
I found this, and I was like, you know what, it's blue.
It is blue.
Why not?
Why not?
What do you think about the Channel 4 news?
Do you like us?
I like it a lot.
So how is the revolution affecting the Third Estate?
My family said
I need food. Oh my god. What
Madam?
did you do? No, cops! Cops!
Cops! Cops!
Hey, Governor. Hey, Danny.
Rupert, chin up. Back to business now.
But the Governor was just meeting his friend Danny for a picnic.
I know, dear, but we have a show to do. So, today is the day of Louis XVI and his wife Marie Antoinette's beheading, and apparently there's a massive crowd for the event. On the scene with live newsfeed, we have Terence Nightingale and Eunice Crutchley. Terence, what's it like in the inferior and once powerful France?
Effie, the entire nation is watching Paris right now because this will be a historic day, not only for France, but the entire world.
Quite. The people are flooding the streets, screaming bloody murder, and baguettes and croissants are all in full force.
Well, sounds like France to me. Now tell me, have the King and Queen arrived to die yet?
No, not yet, Effie. But the peasants are chanting for them now. And I'll tell you, these dirty beggars are hungry and smell like absolute garbage.
Oh, here we go. It appears that the carriage carrying the King and Queen are now here. Out they come. We're going to try and get in close and perhaps snag an interview with them.
Miss Antoinette, how do you feel about this whole execution business?
I feel pretty shitty about it. What kind of question is that anyway?
Thank you for your time. Well, that about sums up this entire French mess, doesn't it?
Ha! Oh, won't they ever learn?
I suppose that's what happens when you rule a country like a buffoon and spend money on selfish self-interests.
French people just can't figure it out, can they? I mean, you could have just printed off more money if you needed it.
Not how that works, Rupert, but good job on thinking of that one by yourself.
Thanks, Effie. Can I go play now?
No, still a little more to do. Eunice, what can you tell me about the King? Can you see him now?
Indeed I can. He's being marched up under the podium now, where Robespierre and a few Girondins are waiting for him.
And look at that, it appears this will be a traditional French nobility murder. The speakers are up, and across the execution grounds on the second stage, 2 Chainz has arrived and is prepping to perform RIP for the monarchy.
I'm getting news now that young Jeezy wasn't able to come out today due to the conflict with Ottoman trading, right? Still, the show looks to be at full force.
It's hard not to like a good old-fashioned 2 Chainz murderfest. Now tell me, have the Cahiers des Doléances been brought up against the monarchy yet? I'm guessing that the peasants would like the King and Queen to hear their complaints on last time before the guillotine takes them.
I haven't seen them yet, but knowing the French, they'll complain.
Oh, look at that! There's a direct path right to the stage! Let's go! Come on! Let's go!
Delightful. What's the view like?
The guillotine is now prepped for Louis XVI, who just moments ago tried to speak out his final words to the people of France, who then overwhelmed him with their screams. Now, he's about to be executed.
I simply cannot wait for this.
Oh, I'm excited!
I don't know
This
about
is great!
you, but
This is great fun! Alright, the guillotine is now prepped.
Oh, here it goes.
The string
Here it
is being
goes.
pulled up.
Oh my god.
It's coming down! Ah! There's blood everywhere! Ah, there's blood everywhere!
I think that's it.
Back to you, Effie.
Peace, I'm Rupert.
Hey, get this off.
How many more scenes do we have to do?
I think that was it. That was like the last one.
Are we done with AP Euro?
Are we done with AP Euro?
We're done with AP Euro! Let's go! Let's go!
Well, it's not good, Effie. Catherine was seen being rushed out of the bathroom on a stretcher, and a rather large one due to the fact that she's big as a bloody whale and brought to urgent care. Now, the world is...
Speakers are up, and across the execution grounds on the second stage, 2 Chainz has arrived and is prepping to perform RIP for the monarchy.
I'm getting news now that young... I can't read that.
Ah!
Street reporter and current president and CEO.
I'm sorry, wait. Where
I
is now-
simply cannot wait for this. I simply
Me neither.
cannot.
He's now on the guillotine. The string is currently being pulled up
Oh my
right
God.
now. They're letting go! No! There's blood! The guillotine is now prepped for Louis XVI, who just moments ago tried speeching out his...
My name is Charles II. I love the people and the people love me so much that they restored the English monarchy. I'm part Scottish, French, Italian, a little bit Dane, but 100% party animal. Champagne! Spaniels I adored, named after me too. Like me, they were fun with a natty hairdo. Is today my birthday? I can't recall. Let's have a party anyway, because I love a mass ball. Oh, hail the King of Bling. Let's sing, bells ring, ding ding. I'm the king who brought back partying. King Charles, my daddy, lost his throne and kings were banned. They chopped off his head, then Ollie Cromwell ruled the land.